Welcome to the Nomadic Ink channel. I'm James Showers, cleanest name in the biz, and today I have my Frank's Type 1 Commanders over here and they need a little bit of love. I'm going to be hitting these boots with the works. I have an array of products and items that we're going to use to clean these boots and bring them back to life. We'll start off using a harder bristle brush to take off any caked up dirt and debris. Then we'll grab the saddle soap,
wash off the leather.
We are going to be doing a little overkill today, so we're going to add that leather oil, and that's going to really soak into that leather and hydrate it up a little bit more. After that dries, we're going to go ahead and throw on some brown leather polish that hopefully will bring a little bit of color back to them, round it all out with some Oberknopf's Leather Preserve. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer, and then we'll start scrubbing on these boots. We're going to take out the laces and false tongues real quick, and as you can see, we have cracked, dry, and dirty boots. This is from years of neglect, and I do not recommend treating your boots this way. We have two different brushes we're going to be using to get all the dirt and debris off. This brush I'm using now and this toothbrush looking one that helps get into all the nooks and the crannies. Now be mindful of all the stitching. You don't want to ruin that when you're using that little brush, but overall you shouldn't be pressing hard with either one of these brushes. You're just trying to remove all the caked on dirt and dry dust that is accumulated on the top of these leathers. Moving on to the next step, and that's the saddle soap. We have a little bit of warm water that we're using to activate that soap, creating a little bit of lather that is hopefully sticking to all the rest of the grime and dirt, and it's going to help us remove that from the boot as we wipe it off. Now that we have these boots all cleaned up, we can start covering them with the leather oil. Now we really want that oil to soak into the boot before we start wiping the excess off. Most of your boots would probably be fine after that last step, but we're going to actually add some color today, so I have this brown leather polish, and we're going to start working that all into the boot too. Once we have both of these boots covered in the shoe polish, I'm going to take this finer brush and just kind of work that shoe polish in, evening out the color across the boot. Now that we have that colored polish all worked into the leather, we can start putting on the Oberknopf's Leather Preserve. Now we're going to get that all over the boot and make sure we work it into every part of the leather. Once these boots are completely covered with the Oberknopf's Leather Preserve, you're going to notice a waxy residue feel. So we're going to need to buff all of that out. And I'm going to use this brush to kind of work that Leather Preserve in, and then we're going to take this buffing pad and start actually buffing the rest of that Leather Preserve across the rest of this boot. Here's a quick look at what they were like before we started this process. They're all cracked, they're dry, they're really rough looking, guys. And here we are with a cleaned, colored, and buffed out boot. They're all glossy, they got a nice even brown color to them. I think these actually look really good. This whole process took me about an hour from start to finish, getting both these boots and the false tongues completely shined up. Now I just need to lace these guys and put them back to work. That's going to wrap this video up. My boots are looking pretty nice. I think they look a lot better than they did when we first started this video. You guys already know what to do. You like, you share, you subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. See you on the next adventure. Peace.